from originally? Siargao. Oh, Cebu. So you speak Visaya, Cebuano.
Colombians are really warm people,
Yeah.
but Filipinos are next level. When I found this group, when the first time like we ever like hung out, I was just like, ah.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Soy Cristina de Filipinas.
Soy Mai, vivo aquí por 3 años. Me encanta. Colombia.
Okay. From which part of Philippines are you from?
Actually, I live everywhere. Cebu, Manila.
Cebu, Manila, but
Currently
originally
Makati.
Makati. Okay, where is that?
It's like the nicest and cleanest city in the whole Philippines.
Really?
Yeah, but kind of expensive too.
So I went in 2016 to Philippines, Manila, Cebu City, and Cebu. Siargao, you know that place?
Siargao.
Siargao.
I lived in Siargao for like a long time. From 2015 to 2018.
I was there in 2016. Did you see me?
No.
Ah.
When I was there in 2015, one cafe which I ran,
Yeah, what was the cafe?
Pleasure Point.
Ah, I went there like every day. You must have seen me.
So where are you from originally? Siargao. Oh, Cebu. Cebu. So you speak Visaya, Cebuano.
Still, namitin mo si Jess?
Si Jess, wala.
Ay, Bisaya. Tatlo!
It's the oldest language in Philippines.
Okay.
Cebuano.
This is my passion, is the language in the Philippines.
Okay.
First of all, Filipino is not equal to Tagalog.
I teach Visaya and I teach Tagalog for expats.
Yeah.
Because they were like, oh, Visaya and Tagalog are the same. Absolutely not.
So Filipino is the national language.
It's
Okay.
independent
We have
language.
177 languages and dialects in total.
Wow.
8 major languages from
Yeah.
the 8 major regions in the Philippines. Tagalog is spoken in Manila.
Really? I didn't know that.
Just in Manila.
Yeah, and this is
Just in
yeah,
Manila.
and this is reality. Like people who speak Tagalog in Manila, they don't understand like Cebu. Visaya.
Yeah. So is it possible that you can go to another place of Philippines and you don't understand each other at all?
Yeah.
That different.
Oh, 100%.
But most people speak English, right?
Yeah.
It's also a national
National language.
It's a,
How did
an
that become
official
a thing?
language.
I
The
actually,
Americans came and the
Yeah.
Americans insisted to create the universities and insisted that everything be in English.
But how
I
come you
grew
guys
up-
don't speak Spanish?
If you're not a wealthy Filipino,
Yeah.
if you're not half Spanish, you can't speak.
Because they want to speak behind their backs.
so even we are an Asian country, we don't have like Asian names. We have Spanish.
Spanish names, yeah. All of you speak Spanish?
I do a little bit.
And probably people watching, if they're watching from Philippines, probably never heard as a Filipino speaking Spanish. So how's your Spanish?
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Soy Cristina de Filipinas. Yo entiendo español despacio. Yo necesito practicando español todos los días porque tengo clase de español cada día por 2 horas.
Hola, soy Mai, vivo aquí por 3 años más o menos. En este momento estoy estudiando con mi maestra acá.
¿Con tu qué?
Con Marian.
Con tu profe. Okay.
Con mi profesora. Para mí español es un mejor idioma, pero no es difícil. Quiero aprender más, pero necesito un año para puedo hablar más fluido. Y a mí me gusta Colombia. Me encanta. Colombia.
Okay.
Yo vivo en Medellín hace 2 años ya. Yo aprendí mi español con los conductores de Uber. Yo nunca tomé clases.
Uf.
Yo quiero ir por un país que yo voy a tener culture shock.
Okay.
Entonces, vamos para Sudamérica.
Okay. Hay mucho culture shock aquí, entonces. ¿No? Sí, pero...
No,
pero
porque
Philippines.
la cultura es muy parecido en
Sí,
Filipinas.
sí.
La gente, los barrios,
Sí.
las palabras, la comida. Sí, la bandeja paisa, solo
Las-
sin frijoles.
La gente también, muy amables en
Sí.
las Filipinas
Pero
y
los
aquí
filipinos
también.
Son más amables.
Más que colombianos.
Amigo, claro que sí.
¿Sí? Okay.
Cuando yo encontré este grupo, yo sentí que yo falta mucho. Ese sentimiento que es muy como una familia. Yes, Colombians are really warm people,
Yeah.
and I think they're the warmest in South America too. But Filipinos are next level.
Yeah.
Like it's really different. Like when I found this group, when the first time like we ever like hung out, I was just like, ah.
How did you end up here?
Actually, it's because of my boyfriend.
Okay.
That's the main reason why I'm here. Boyfriend got a really nice opportunity here. I was able to bring my work from Philippines to Colombia because we did like online. So I switched from being to going to the office to negotiate to my boss
Yeah.
so I can do an online work.
Ah.
And I got it.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's lovely.
And your life changed, huh?
My life changed after that. And I think it's one of the best decisions that I've made in my life to move here.
And what do you like about Colombia?
I think first is the weather.
Yeah.
The weather is amazing
Yeah.
here. It doesn't get really hot.
Yeah.
It doesn't get really cold. It's a perfect blend. And also the people are very friendly. Also, they look very beautiful for me.
Yeah, but Filipinos too.
Yes.
Yeah, but I think everybody knows that. Yeah. And what about the differences you've seen between Philippines and Colombia? Any big ones, or you think it's basically the same thing?
There's really a huge difference. I think Colombians are more, they take care of themselves like intensely compared to Filipinos. I love going to the gym.
Yeah.
And I have never experienced in my life a gym that is full, like full pack at 7 a.m.
It's
Never.
unbelievable. Yeah.
It's very interesting.
Yeah.
I think Colombians are very, they really care about themselves, their figure, their physical appearance, the way they present themselves to other people. And I also think that Filipinos are somewhat like that, but a little bit less
Okay.
Yeah,
compared to.
agree.
Colombia's like that. They place a lot of importance on looks, especially Medellin. Anything else with like the culture or anything you notice different?
I think Colombians are not that far from, in terms of the religion
Yeah.
and the close of like family ties.
What do you think? You think any big glaring differences between the two countries?
Actually, it's almost similar, but in regards with economy, like in Philippines, our main economy for survival is rice, like rice field.
Rice field,
but,
okay.
But I think I never seen a rice field here. Like,
Me neither.
Yeah.
Here it's coffee.
Yeah, because Colombia is one of the largest producer coffee in the world.
In the world, yeah.
But
Yeah.
in Philippines, it's like least popular.
What do you think about Colombian food?
Actually, Philippines and Colombian food like almost similar. We have varieties of tapas.
Yeah.
But there are like modification, like
Yeah.
different versions of Colombian.
In Philippines, they eat spicy. That's one thing they miss here. They can't handle spicy food. They have pepper, and Colombians eat pepper, and they like die immediately.
I think no me gusta arepa.
Okay, it's got no taste.
Yeah.
Tastes like cardboard.
Yeah. And then the difference is I was really surprised that they're famous like chocolate drink with cheese.
Yeah,
Do you like it? No me gusta.
it's weird, right?
I like cheese but separate,
Yeah,
not in the chocolate
not
drink.
inside. A lot of things that people might be seeing and watching this video, maybe Filipinos might think Colombia is a very dangerous country. Is that, do they think that about Colombia?
Actually, I keep receiving like those messages like, oh, why are you are in Colombia? Like, aren't you worried with the people? Well, it might be really dangerous like 50 years ago.
Yeah.
But I don't exist 50 years ago.
That's-
It's our like, like common sense like to be aware. Like I think all countries are dangerous, all cities.
Yeah, like Manila as well, right?
Yeah, it is.
can be dangerous if you're doing stupid things.
Yeah, true.
Have you ever felt in danger here?
No, for me, no. I feel safe.
You have?
Actually.
Yes, I was robbed and gunpoint.
Oh?
So weird because it happened in our apartment in the building in El Poblado. A lot of people think that it's safe here.
Yeah.
But I don't think everywhere is safe, especially because I wasn't really attentive in my surroundings. I was on my phone, and there was.
That's the first problem.
That's my first problem. I was with my phone, and I didn't realize that there is a robbery going on.
Okay.
In the apartment, there is like a door
Yep.
where the guard will open the door for you, only
Okay.
for the residents.
Yeah.
So I was on my way out of the building, and there was 4 guys who was like on the reception area.
Yep, with the guns.
guard. Yeah, with the guns, and they saw me out of the building already, and they told me to go back. I actually run. I didn't even listen to them. I ran back inside.
Yeah.
And the guy told me stop running, or I was shooting.
Oh, and you just froze and
I
then.
froze.
Okay.
Of course, what can I do?
You
I
can't
need
know.
to listen.
It's just bad, wrong place, wrong
Yeah,
time.
I was
unlucky.
in the wrong place at the wrong time. They took all of my stuff, my scanners, the 2 tablets that I have for work.
Oh,
because
really?
I was about to go to the laboratory to do some work
Yeah.
stuff, and they told me that stop crying.
You were crying? Oh no.
I immediately went back to my place. I didn't even went to work because I have notes.
Yeah, you can't work after that.
I cannot work.
No, you're just in shock, you know.
I was in shock. So I went back to the apartment. The guard called the police. The police went to my place and they asked questions stuff like that. And one police told me, no, rather asked me if I want to file a complaint, and I told him no. Like, what's the purpose of
Nothing's gonna happen. They're never gonna. Yeah. And how much did you lose in that day? You think dollars,
Probably $4,000.
$4,000.
Yeah.
To be honest, sorry that happened to you, by the way. But to be honest, out of all the stupid things I've heard people doing, you didn't really do anything. You're in your apartment. You're trying to go to work.
Exactly.
A lot of the time, you see people drunk 3 a.m. and getting robbed, or walking with Rolex in the street, and then I'm like, okay, fair enough. But you weren't doing anything. You were just purely unlucky that day.
Exactly. Wrong place at the wrong time.
Did that make you scared after? After I'm guessing you would have been a bit worried after a while.
No, I needed to like internalize stuff. I needed to write it in my journal and
Okay.
everything. Because that situation is really shocking for me. It was my first time, but after that, it didn't really stop me from visiting other places, like to do my normal, stuff
Okay.
that I do with my life now.
So you recovered pretty quickly.
Yes,
That's really good, because I know a lot of people can
Like traumatized.
be traumatized and leave the country forever. You know. Yeah. Good.
I cannot do that for myself. I cannot put myself in a situation where I will feel, like very sad about what happened to me. I feel sorry about myself. No.
Sure. You just face it head on.
No, yeah, exactly.
Good job.
Today
Good for
I'm
you.
done. I need to move on.
That's true. Good on you. People might get scared by watching this, right? I just want to put into perspective how rare that is to actually happen. When you were doing everything right and someone just robbed you, that's like 1 in a million, right? It's not like every day people are doing this. No.
No.
It rarely happens, especially in this area, El Poblado.
So what else would you say for people who are maybe in the Philippines, and now that you give them the idea of Colombia, any tips of coming here, or?
Actually, Colombia is a pretty nice country.
Yeah.
Yeah, but of course there are some areas that you need to be like aware,
Well, for me, stop watching Netflix. All of those Narcos movies. Come on, guys. And
Yeah.
It's been a long time, and we love Colombia. The people are very friendly. The environment is nice, and I think that if Filipinos will come to Colombia to experience the culture, they will really love it. We have a little bit of similarities in terms of religion, the food, the language, the family closeness, stuff like that. So yeah, stop being afraid. I don't know why people are afraid of Colombia. I think Colombia is one of the nicest countries in the world. Give it a go.
Yeah.
And Colombia is 30% cheaper than Philippines.
30% cheaper than Philippines. Whoa. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. The person who told you to not be scared and stop watching Narcos actually got robbed in her apartment. So that should tell you something of why you should give it a go and just calm down. Thank you, girls.
You're welcome. Thank you.